All right, let's get right into it. Today we're talking about one of the most powerful and maybe most misunderstood strategies in real estate. We're going to uncover how you can transform a regular listing into a property that practically sells itself. You know the feeling, right? It's the question that drives every agent and seller crazy. You've got a fantastic property, it's in a great location, you've priced it just right. So why is it collecting dust? The answer more often than not comes down to one single thing. So first, let's really look at the problem head-on, the lingering listing. The big challenge here, almost every single time, is that first impression. You only get one shot at it. And where is that first impression happening now? It's happening right here, on a screen. Think about it. Most buyers are just scrolling through hundreds, maybe thousands of photos. A perfectly good home that just looks, well, ordinary or a little too lived in is going to get lost in the shuffle. It's just another swipe. This brings us to the solution, but to really get it, we've got to completely reframe how we think about this. Because the biggest mistake people make is thinking staging is just a fancy word for decorating, and it's absolutely not. This quote from Lew Corcoran just nails it. It's not decorating, it's marketing. That's the light bulb moment right there. This isn't about picking out pretty pillows. It's a strategic business move designed to make people feel something and see all the potential a property has. Let's break it down side by side. Decorating, that's personal. It's all about making the current owner feel comfortable and reflecting their specific taste. Staging, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. It's about depersonalizing the space so that anyone and everyone can walk in and imagine their own life, their own furniture, their own future right there. So here's the best way to think about it. Home staging is the art of telling a story. You're not just moving furniture around, you are literally creating a narrative that lets buyers make an emotional connection and, this is the most important part, see themselves starting their new life in that home. So, if we're creating a story, how does that story actually get someone to sign on the dotted line? Well, that's where the psychology of the sale comes in. Because great staging taps directly into how we all make huge life decisions. And here's the absolute truth. People don't really buy houses. They buy the life they dream of living inside those houses. Staging just helps them see that dream more clearly. It turns a bunch of empty rooms into a vision of, this is where we'll have Sunday morning coffee, or this is where the kids will do their homework. It sells a future. And this whole process follows a really clear path. Step 1, you stop the scroll online with amazing photos. That gets them in the door. Step 2, the staging immediately shows off the home's best features, that beautiful natural light, the great flow. Step 3, this builds that emotional connection. And finally, step 4, that's when they can truly picture themselves living there. It's a funnel that takes them from just looking to wanting to own. Okay, the psychology stuff is fascinating, but let's be real. What about the bottom line? We need to talk about the actual tangible results. Let's talk about the dollars and the days. The first huge outcome? Speed. It's that simple. Staged homes just feel ready to go. They create a sense of urgency because buyers see a home, not a project. And the data doesn't lie. Staged homes consistently sell way faster, shaving precious days, sometimes even weeks off the market time. And what happens when a home sells faster? You guessed it, you get higher offers. When buyers connect emotionally with a place, they see more value in it. And that feeling of value translates directly into bigger, better offers, often way higher than you'd get for a similar, unstaged place down the street. So when you put it all together, what are we really talking about? Well, you're getting serious offers and you're getting them faster. Your listing isn't just sitting there. You're getting the best possible price for it. And as a bonus, the whole thing just goes smoother. Buyers are more confident, and that makes for a less stressful deal for everybody. And look, this chart says it all. An unstaged listing, sure, it'll get some interest, but a professionally staged listing, it's not even in the same league. We're talking about potentially tripling buyer interest. That's the difference between a few appointments here and there and a line out the door at the open house. All right, let's bring this home. It's time we all started thinking about staging differently. It is not an expense. It is probably the single best investment you can make to unlock a property's true value. At the end of the day, it all comes down to this one simple idea. A house has a certain amount of potential, but what someone will actually pay for it, that is almost entirely dependent on how well you present it to them. And remember, getting a bunch of clicks and views online is just interest. That's nice, but it doesn't close a deal. The goal is to get offers. Staging is a strategy that builds a bridge from that passive online browsing to active, motivated buyers who are ready to make a move.
So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Take a good, honest look at your listings and ask yourself, is this property just on the market or is it truly ready to sell? Because as we've just seen, that makes all the difference in the world.